So I have this Warbringer Thorn build, and the purpose I'm showing you this game is that we just want to experiment with the corruption feature that's built in, which is the Vaal Omen. What I have here is so I have 30 of these Thorn boots, as I call it, briar patch lace boots, and you can see the specs here. They have maximum life, stun threshold, and you have a critical thorn, which is fixed at 25, all of them. And then you have critical thorn damage, 10 to 21, 14 to 20. So these are numbers that will run. The thorn damage, movement speed, we have 11 here, and we have, for example, here is 17, and 15 increased movement speed, so it varies. So what I have here is that, as you can see here, I have 30 of these Vaal Ops, which will corrupt this, and we are going to find out today how different are they when it comes to the results, okay, that can happen when we corrupt them. So over here, I have the Omen of Corruption, and each of these Omen of Corruption, the purpose is that it will actually allow corruption to work far differently, or maybe exceed the parameter that a normal corruption would do. So we're going to get some wild numbers in here, and that's the purpose, to find out how different can it be. Like, will something, what will you see in these 30 of these boots once we go through all the corruption? So I'm interested in this not because of the game actually, but more because of the idea that the game actually built corruption in, that allows you to fundamentally change an item's control parameter. Okay, let's begin. I'll first give each of them a socket. Okay, now that's done. Each of them here, as you can see, has a socket, and I have some spare here in case, because we're going to have some spare here because while we are doing the Vaal Omen, some of these guys will have two, right? And to me, having two is useful, but might not be as interesting as if they change some of the specs in here. Like, for example, on the left-hand side here, I arranged those with a faster movement speed. In this case, we have 18, we even have 20. Oh, that's amazing. And on the right here, you have like 11, 12, the movement speed, right? So we can get something like maybe 25 movement speed. That would be amazing if such a thing exists. I don't know. We just here to try out. So when I do any of the corruption here, you'll notice that one of these guys will go missing because it's being consumed, okay, to deliver the result. So here we go, without much ado. Alright, so all the Omen of Corruption is consumed, and all the Vaal Ops has been done. Let's see what we have here. Firstly, you can see that, yeah, there's a 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So getting 2, there's like 3 out of the 7 here. Sorry, 3 out of the 6 here, there's like 50%. We have double socket. Over this layer here, we have only 2 out of the 6. And here we have 2 as well, and here we have 2 as well. Okay, so it's a bit more like you have at least 30% chances that you'll get double socket. That's not a bad odd. So that means if you have an item and you collect them and you want them to have a dual socket, you have a good 30% chance to get it done. I mean, assuming you did the same process that I did, having the Omen of Corruption. Okay, let's look at the specs in there. So this one has 17 to 24, but look at the thorn critical hit chance is 29%, right? So 25 to 29, there is a very good value. So you have 4% more base of torn critical hit chance to work on. Okay, this one has double socket, so I guess nothing must change, except you have dual socket. This has one, not sure what changed here. This one has 20% to fire resistance. Man, that's good. That's good, right? So you have 20% to fire resistance. Okay, this one, not exactly what happened here. Oh, it is double socket, sorry. So you have two sockets on the one with 20%. So I just keep some of this, which I think is interesting. 29% definitely very interesting, but the speed is 11. Ouch. Here we have, let's take the fire resistance as well. So this is the one I want to keep. Now this, we have, I don't know, was anything even changed here? Okay, this, again, double socket, I always forget about that. So dual socket, but not interesting to me because the specs here are terrible. This one you have increased evasion ratings. So like you have 38 to 44, which you could easily get if you actually upgraded the quality of this boot. So not interesting enough. All right, let's go to the next row. So yeah, something I can sell something. So let's go to the next row. 2 plus the maximum lightning resistance. Well, I guess that could be something that some people love if you need that. Keep that. This one has not dual socket, so what is this? Oh, 0.5 increase of torn critical hit chance. So sorry, I got it wrong. So this one, we actually lost 4.5% of critical hit chance. This is rubbish. So these are, the movement speed went up though, but it's horrible for the pawns. This one has, okay. Again, this one we lost 1.5%. And not sure what else changed here, nothing else. So not a good one. The movement speed is not bad, it's 18 though. This one has 28.75% torn critical chance, which is, well, not bad. Let's have it here. This one has dual socket, so nothing much I can say. Dual socket here. This one has dual socket as well. I guess the dual socket one, nothing really changed inside there. Here we have dual socket again. Dual socket. Wow, this one has 25% to lightning resistance. Okay, it's not bad. Same thing. This one has 28%. I guess all the higher ones are not bad, but there is one much better one here, which is which was the good one here? 29% is the highest one, although the movement speed could be improved. This one has, we lost 1%, but the movement speed is, we lost 1% to the critical hit chance, but we have a 21% movement speed. So yes, this is interesting. This one, we lost 2.5%. Then over here, this one has a reduced slowing potency debuff here, which is not bad, I guess. Keep that. Make some space for them. Gee, man, I could have arranged this better just now, sorry. Alright, put this up. Okay, let's see what's here. Invasion ratings, nah, not interesting. Dual socket, not interesting. Dual socket, not interesting. Okay, what happened here? We lost 4%, but the tons seems to have gone up. So you're talking about 14 to 30 tons damage here, because most of them are 23, 21. These guys actually have up to 30. But the loss of critical chance, nah, not acceptable. It's interesting, but not acceptable. 36%, slight improvement, a good speed. I guess we can sell this one. So we are done with this row as well, and we are down to the last row. Sorry. 22% lightning resistance. I think we have one of these just now. Okay, but yeah, not bad. All right, I'll just put it over here. What happened to this one? 27%. Okay, yeah. So this is again some very interesting. 2 dual socket, no big deal. This one has we lost 0.75% with no changes. Maybe the movement speed has increased to 18, but not interesting. This one dual socket, and last one increased movement speed, because the one on the right hand side are the one, and we lost 1% to the critical. Okay, so there we have it here. There's a lot of dual here, and so we are down back to here. And which one do you guys think is the best one? So 20% here we have dual socket for 20% movement speed. So if you like to move faster and you have dual socket, this looks like the perfect one. This one's a maximum lightning resistance for those who need the additional resistance. 29, I personally love this, but the 11% is very slow for movement. And then we have it sometimes seems to me like this to balance it out, like this is 12% movement speed, but you got 28%, slightly less than this. But this one has fire resistance, that's great. This one has lightning resistance, fantastic. Movement speed, not so bad, this is better. We have here, well, this is the fastest of them all, 21% movement speed, but you do lose 1% of critical. This one, I'll guess it's not bad. You have 28% and 15 movement speed. And on top of that, you have 13 to 30 critical. So this is not too slow, a good critical chance, and additional, so I'll put it way up here, right, on the side here, as being interesting, right? So we have those with the 25 one with the movement speed, and nothing else changed, but you have dual socket, and you have this guy, which is one of the best choices here. Okay, and you have lightning resistance. I think there's one faster one, right? So lightning, we have 25, we have 22. I guess these guys are on their own leg here. And this has the highest one in terms of the percentage. So I think in terms of that, the difference is 1%. Could be significant. But you lose 4% and you lose a bit. So I think the winner here would be this one. The 15% movement speed, 28% on critical hit chance, and more critical on damage. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I hope this has been an interesting experiment that we conducted.